Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a little bit of everything going on. We're gonna have like a get it all done mommy vlog for you guys. We have to start the day, whoa, with Brianna's Meet the Teacher. It's virtual, so we're gonna get that done, get this little girl some breakfast, get her situated so we can do the video chat with the teacher, and just see where the day takes us from there. Yeah, Gwenny had to get a stool too. And join Brianna. We're still waiting though to be let in, but yeah. Meet the teacher. Meet the Teacher is finally over. It was the most awkward thing ever. But as you can see, this is all clothes that I folded last night. I have to put those away here in a few. And then over here behind Gwen, right here, is my dish towels. I've been folding them this other little way I saw do on TikTok. And it's actually really, really cute. Looks pretty in my drawer, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. I saw this weeks and weeks and weeks ago on TikTok. And since then, it's how I've been folding my kitchen towels and how I've been folding the beach towels, because that's the only way I've seen to keep my kids from using the beach towels for showers. They don't mess with them now. So you just take, let me see if I can back up a little. All right, lay it out. Take the top corner, fold it down into like this little triangle. Take this extra part, fold it down. Flip the whole thing over, okay? And then from the other end, just start rolling it up. And then the extra little flap, tuck it in the side. And then it turns out just so pretty, and it stays together, like if someone grabs it. That's what I like most about it. The rest of them are in the wash still, but at least this way you can see what it looks like. It just, you know, it's a little more uniform, easier to grab. All that. This is what she does all day now. She grabs the blankets off the couch and just wraps herself in them and then walks around the house like it's a cape. I don't know. It's not even the cold months yet. Okay, so now it's time to put all this away. This giant stack is my husband's. I'm about to hand Brianna hers. And then I'm gonna put Declan's away and Gwen's away. This is mine. Aiden, those two are Tristan's, and then some towels. Oh, yeah. So a lot of stuff to put away. Put it in the drawer. Good girl. There's more. Oh, you missed one. Close your drawer. No, this goes in another one. Close that drawer. Okay, open that one. Oh, is that gonna bother you? Open that one. Open this one right here. Open that one. Okay, put all that in. Good girl. 50 million years later, and all the laundry is finally put away, and now I got some stuff to do in my bathroom, so I'm gonna bring you with me for a second in here. Now, I have day 2 hair going, and I get little flyaways. It's hard to see, and I was gonna show you, if you put a dryer sheet on your hairbrush and you actually like brush it through your hair, it'll get rid of all your little tiny flyaways because the static cling. So that is a very good little trick there. I use a wet brush though, and it is very difficult to get the dryer sheet onto the wet brush. So I stab it a little bit with a toothpick and then just like really work it on there. But it is a little difficult to get on a wet brush. It's a lot easier on one of them like hard bristle brushes. You just slam it on there and you're good to go. So there's actually 2 reasons we are in my bathroom. One is I need to wash all my makeup brushes because this morning my 2 older boys are at the beach right now with their aunt and their cousin. And I use a makeup brush to do their face with sunscreen, so I want to get this clean. So I figure if I'm going to clean this, I'm going to clean them all, but that is a good mom tip. Use a makeup brush to put on your sunscreen. The other thing I'm going to work on in here while washing those is I got all my stuff out to refill this little container of mine.
I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't
easy way to hang dry your brushes is using those little hair ties. So we're done in my bathroom, and then last night I went shopping because there was a few things around the house I needed and I wanted to update today. So I'm gonna do that with you guys. And right now they're on my counter. It's a shower, and she's gonna talk your ear off. But it's a new shower curtain for the guest bathroom / kids bathroom. It is fabric, it is washable. I got it at Ross for $8. It's usually $24. Then I have a bunch of Scentsy bars, but I don't like the way they're organized. So right now, while all these things are for back to school, I'm gonna try and use one of these. It might be good, might be bad, gonna try. And then if you do not have any of this in your house, get some. I was out, I had to get some more, and I'm gonna use it today to try and bring some life back into my frying pans, because you see all that gross discoloration in the bottom there? Let me see if I can get it to focus. Yeah, all of that and all of that, I'm going to remove it. Yeah, ignore my daughter on the counter. This is why my chairs and stools are usually up. I can't keep her down to save my life. But this is just an old fruit basket. I've been keeping them in, but as you can tell, they don't all fit anymore. It's just an overflow, and I always order more because I use them on the daily. So I'm gonna try and see if they'll fit in there nicely. All right, this is gonna work. I'm gonna put these in here. These are all of my fall and winter. These are the ones that I'm designating as my summer or just put away. If you are a Scentsy distributor, my girl cannot get a hold of any more of this. I've even called the company and they can't get me any. But if you have some, I will buy it off of you. He is my favorite little guy, and this has been my favorite smell. Like, see, I'm not even using it because I don't want to run out. I just brought the old fruit basket in here, and they're already digging into the apples. But I'll keep this in here because I want to get some kind of Lazy Susan or something instead of this for the countertop. Barkeeper's Friend. And then, as I try to show you if it'll work, there's a whole bunch of stuff that just doesn't come out, and then very dark on the bottom. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna wet it, and you're gonna sprinkle
That's a good boy.
on it.
That's a good boy.
And take your sponge and work it around, and you'll see all of it come off. And then there is the bottom, as my daughter's banging the plate. And then on the inside, it's all white again, minus the few spots where the white is messed up from forks and everything, not supposed to be in my pan, but it is white again and pretty. Like, look at that one and look at that one. Beautiful. I couldn't help but do the rest of them so that way you could just see just how great the befores and afters are. So yes, Barkeeper's Friend, less than $2 at Walmart. I'm gonna show you why I am replacing the kids shower curtain. At our other house, this one we've had for a long time, but at our other house, the cat decided she was gonna try and climb it when she was a baby. And yeah, there's just holes all over it. And I was gonna replace it as soon as we moved in, but then I just didn't think about it. So while I was in Ross yesterday, I was like, forget it. It's time to replace it. I do like this pattern a little better than the one I found. But yeah, and she's on the toilet again. I told you I constantly have to get her off that thing. But yeah, I do like that pattern better. But honestly, I'm not a big fan of either one. I don't know what I'm gonna do in here. There's no decoration, no paint, no nothing in here yet except one little sign and one little flower thing. So we'll see. This will be one of my transformation projects. There is the new shower curtain. Once like one hot shower, all those wrinkles will be gone, but it's got a good pattern too, and it's kind of shiny, but it is fabric, so it should last us quite a while until I figure out what I'm gonna do in here. And now we are getting Aiden set up for his Meet the Teacher. He has one at 2, 2:33, and 3:30 today.
Wait,
for
what?
middle school. Yeah, sorry buddy. Aiden just finished his Meet the Teachers, all 4 of them. He was not too thrilled about that. And then I've been entertaining Declan while he's been doing that. So we have like pee on our pantry, or on the refrigerator, things like that. There's little sticky notes all over my kitchen. because he is really bad with letter recognition. We have all the books, the flashcards, the magnets. We've had all the learning toys. He just does not retain the letters. Colors, shapes, all that, fantastic. Letter retention, none. And he starts preschool next month. So I will honestly take any help, recommendations below, anything. We even have ABC Mouse, and that's not helping either. So seriously, anything. I'm gonna hide out in my room for a minute and just talk for a second. So today we did Meet the Teacher like you saw. Brianna and Aiden both had virtual Meet the Teachers. There was zero excitement in my kids, and it's breaking my heart. Like, I am one of those parents, I will do everything to build hype for Christmas, for Halloween, for Star Wars Day, anything to bring more fun and more joy to my kids. Last year, my daughter ran out the front door for Meet the Teacher. She could not have been more excited. Singing, dancing, the whole car ride was just so much fun. She met her teacher, saw her new classroom, lighting up. This year, we were doing virtual for the first half of the school year for all of my kids. And there's no excitement. And I don't know what to do to build the excitement. I've been trying all summer. You know, I even bought them their own little tables and we can move them around the house. I have them so we can move them outside. They can do their laptops in the backyard, front yard, just, you know, anywhere, trying to build the excitement, and nothing is working. And it's just so draining. And I mean, I give teachers so much credit. I've never really wanted to do that occupation because I don't have the patience for it. And I'm going to be doing it for 4 kids, preschool, 4th grade, 7th grade, and freshmen in high school. And I'm terrified. I'll be completely honest, I'm terrified because there's no happy, there's no excitement, there's no joy. It just feels like Depression City, USA, and I don't know how to handle that. So I could really, really, really use some advice or encouragement or anything from the moms in this community, because we're gonna have to band together on this one, or it's gonna be gallons of wine for months on end, because this is nuts and I don't know what to do. Like, seriously, it's so taxing. But yeah, okay, end of rant. I got more stuff to do. You hear all that? Yeah, my kids are being a little crazy, so I think we're gonna just halt the rest of the cleaning and organizing and move on to the cooking portion of today's video and get the girls out here and let them mix up some brookies. Well, they're slutty brownies, but they're brookies with Oreos in them. And then I'm going to make a copycat version of zuppa toscana from Olive Garden. It's one of my favorite soups. It's so good. And it's a copycat, very easy recipe. So we're gonna do that for dinner tonight. And then, as I've told you before, I love to take crescent rolls and see what I can do to them. Wow, they're crazy in there. And see what I can do with them. So tonight I'm gonna turn them into Italian croissants to go with the soup. So if any of that sounds interesting, stick around. Brianna wanted to bake today, so we're going off of the extra ingredients I have from Aiden's birthday stuff. This would technically be called slutty brownies, but since my daughter's not out here, we're calling these Oreo brookies because at Christmas time, I do these two together and we make brookies. So now they're just gonna have Oreos stuffed in the middle, and that's the name we're gonna go with for her. But she's gonna do the cookie dough part, and then I'm gonna do the brownie part, and we're gonna put it all together.
It's what you doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing, that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Falling in love. You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. I feel like the ocean. I can see you want this too. 'Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know. And I ain't playing no games, baby, you won't change. I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling.
The brookies are done, they're out, they're cooling back over there. All the dishes from them are done, and I'm starting the prep on the soup, and then I'll show you the ingredients and the process for all that. For the start of the prep work, you need an entire yellow onion diced up. I dice it really small because that's the way the kids like it. And then the Olive Garden one, the potatoes are sliced like this, like half moons, and they do have the skin on. The recipe I'm following says diced, but I'm not doing that. And only half of mine have the skin still. The bottom ones down here do not. I did half the potatoes with skin, half without, and I have them just sitting in a bowl of water so they don't go brown while I'm doing the next part. I cook better if I've got everything prepped out in front of me, so I'm just gonna explain that quickly. You do need Italian sausage for this. I'm using the mild, but that's because my kids are eating it. It is better if you use the spicy. You need the 1 pound. This is a little over 2 cloves of garlic because we like more garlic, 2 tablespoons of flour for thickening, a 32-ounce box of chicken broth, that's the onion from earlier. You're gonna take some oil, just a little, and put it in your Dutch oven once it's heated up. You can use any pot, honestly. A Dutch oven just helps a little bit, but if you don't have one, a normal pot is more than fine. Or you can do this in a crock pot or an Instant Pot, and I can link the recipe down below for those. Just brown up your sausage, and once it's no longer pink, no more pink in there whatsoever, drain this out and put it onto a plate. I have a paper towel just to get any extra fat because I don't want any in there. And then at that point is when you would put in 4 to 8 strips of bacon, depending on how you like it, that's been diced up, and brown that. But I don't have any bacon, I didn't get any. So I'll be moving on to my onions once I take this out. Cook your onions till they get translucent. So that's gonna take about, 4 to 5 minutes. But all this brown greatness stuff on the bottom of the pan, yeah, we're gonna get that up in a few minutes. But when they are almost completely see-through, add your garlic, cook this for about 1 minute, and then you're gonna put the flour on top of all that and just cook that for all of like 30 seconds. Then you're gonna put your broth in. While you're slowly adding in your liquid, at first, take a wooden spoon and start scraping at the bottom, and you'll start getting all that brown down there up, and it'll add more flavor to your soup. All the chicken stock is in there. I added a little water because I've got more potato than what was covered by it, so I added a little bit of water on top of it just to make sure that they're all covered in there. Then I'm going to bring this to a boil. Once it's boiling, cook it for about 15 minutes or until the potatoes are tender, and then we'll move on to the next step. Some bread to go with tonight's dinner, just some crescent rolls. I've got melted butter, Italian seasoning, and some shredded mozzarella cheese. Open your dough. And take out your crescents. Put a little bit of cheese on the inside, like that. And then you're just gonna roll these little guys up, just like this. I made 2 rolls, but you could just do this with the 8 if you want to. Put them on a parchment paper at this point, and then melt some butter, and then just brush it over all the tops. I'll go down this way so you can see what I'm doing. And then take Italian seasoning and just sprinkle it over the top like that. Bake them for about 10 minutes. Chop up your fresh kale into little bite-sized pieces. It says about 2 cups. I'm gonna eyeball it once I start pouring it in, but there's your kale. And at this point, the potatoes are done, the 15-minute timer went off. You're gonna put your meat back in and a cup of heavy cream in there as well, and cook that with the kale for about another 5 to 10 minutes, and it's done. There are the crescent rolls. And then there is the soup. It looks so good and perfect for zuppa. And of course, my 2 rolls.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow.
I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it and got plenty of motivation for some things to do around your house, good tips to use. like the makeup brush for the sunscreen. That is just fantastic, especially with my toddler. I'm gonna go ahead and get all of this cleaned up, picked up, so I can enjoy some family time before the kids have to go to sleep. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you like videos like this one. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night.